Welcome to our video series, Math's No Myth. We are going to review some test problems today to help clarify common mistakes. Let's review this test paper together. It is helpful to analyze where errors occurred so we can improve for next time. The class is ready for the review, but it's clear that some students felt frustrated by losing marks due to avoidable, careless mistakes. Let's look at the first question together. We are analyzing a complex shape based on a rectangle with semicircles attached to its sides. Here is the sketch of the figure. A rectangle with length 42 centimeters and breadth 14 centimeters, with semicircles on all four sides. The first step is identifying your data. We have the rectangle's dimensions, and we know those sides act as the diameters for our semicircles. Moving to step 2, we must understand the perimeter. Remember, the perimeter only covers the outer edge. The inner sides of the rectangle are excluded. A common mistake is adding the inner sides when calculating the perimeter. Ensure you only sum the lengths of the outer arc. When finding the perimeter, always highlight the actual edges of the shape first to avoid confusion. Step 3 is calculating the arc lengths. We use the circumference formula for a full circle, pi times diameter, and divide by 2 for the semicircle. For the large semicircles with a 42 centimeter diameter, the arc length is 21 pi. Since there are 2, we double that to get 42 pi. Be careful not to miss a step. A common error is calculating for only one arc instead of totaling all of them. Always double-check your work before finishing. Taking your time prevents rushing and losing easy marks. Now for the small semicircles with a 14 centimeter diameter. The arc length for one is 7 pi, so the total for 2 is 14 pi. Finally, remember to account for all parts of the shape. Forgetting to multiply by the number of similar arcs is a frequent point of error. Now we reach step 4, calculating the total perimeter. We simply add our previous findings, 42 pi and 14 pi, to get a total of 56 pi. For our final step, we convert the value of pi to 22/7. Multiplying 56 by 22/7 gives us a final result of 176 centimeters for the perimeter. Remember, every bit of careless work can cost you marks. Developing a structured approach, like the 3 keys we've discussed today, outline first, cut and combine, and double-check, will greatly improve your accuracy. Thanks for watching. We hope these tips help you tackle your next math test with confidence. Don't forget to practice consistently for the best results.